would show you my DK and heavier weight stash. I took you through my 4-ply and people seem to enjoy that. So as I've just made the bed nice and tidy, I thought I'd tip all of this out for you and show you some of the good stuff. Here it is in all of its glory. I have got a few other bits and pieces of DK, or Aran weight, at least one more sweater quantity in a different cube, but I'll save that for another day. So this is a sort of a scrapsy bit, and then I've got jumper weight quantities and the odd single skein, and I've got some really lovely things in here. I've got half a dozen skeins of Triskelion Sculfing DK, and as you can see, this is Blue-Faced Leicester and Gotland in Cov Goddess. Now this is hand-dyed yarn from our friend Carthen, who runs Triskelion, and a couple of Edinburghs ago he was having to set up all on his own, so Jenny and I felt a bit sorry for him and we offered to help him set his stand up. So we went and gave him a couple of hours good solid hard work moving yarn and erecting grid wall, and in return he very kindly dyed us both up a sweater quantity. We could choose any colour we wanted. Jenny's already made hers up, but I haven't quite got round to mine. I've got a little bit of blacker yarn. This is their classic. I've got the cream and the navy, not sure what colourway that is. Oh, navy, there you go. And I bought this from Yarndale a few years ago, and it's intended to be colourwork mittens. It was supposed to be knit up as part of the Skein First Mitten Club, but I didn't like the last couple of designs. They weren't to my taste, so I'm saving those. And I also picked up Blacker Breeds limited edition single skein, and this is Llanwenog. There we go, wool and spun natural fleece colour, just because it's a Welsh breed and I wanted to give it a go. This I won as a monthly prize on Ravelry, and it's all the way from the States. Brooks Farm Yarns from Texas. It's a worsted weight, and it is the most beautiful, beautiful set of colours. And there's quite a lot of yardage. Where does it say? It's a wool silk blend, and I've got 420 yards, so that's loads. I'm looking forward to knitting that up. I've got 2 skeins of Pia Kalanka. I bought this from Estelle of Midwinter, and I absolutely love the colour. Beautiful burnt orange colour. It's pure wool. It says moth protected, not too sure what that means. And it's kind of a DK-ish weight. I'm not sure what breed it is. I think it's a wool blend. I think it's Swedish, but I could be wrong. But that's going to be mittens, I think. I've got 3 balls of Rowan Lima, which is a lovely yarn. It's a chain ply construction. These were a birthday present from a friend, and it's alpaca and merino and nylon. So I think 3 skeins of that might be enough for a hat and mitt set. What else have I got? Ooh, a couple of presents. Well, again, prizes that I won. Nice and Knit DK. This was sent to me by my friend Kathy. Hi, Kathy, if you're watching. I hope you're having a sit down. You sound absolutely shattered. Colourway Nantucket. There we go. And that's merino. Now, this is the same brand, Nice and Knit, but it's the luxe version. So it's merino, silk and yak in hazy skies. That's a pretty good colourway. It's a sort of a slightly beigey grey, and it just feels amazing. This is lovely, proper wool. This is woollyknitcrafts.com, they're Aran weight, and I picked this up off the bring and take table from one of the Knit Tea retreats, and I've made Conrad a lovely pair of fingerless mitts out of those, which he loves. I've definitely got 3 more balls of this somewhere, and my mum bought me this. She found it in a charity shop in Stratford, and it was part of their British sheep breeds range, which unfortunately I think they've discontinued. So this is a Suffolk and Jacob Marl. Again, it's a DK weight. Yeah. Oh no, it's pure Jacob. So yeah, I was thinking if I've got 4 balls of that, I was wondering if maybe I could find a similar brown colour yarn and make it up to a jumper's quantity. Oh, this was a Christmas present from the lovely switch knitter who I know online from Ravelry. And she is mostly a spinner and spins more than she knows what to do with, so sells some of it. And for Christmas sent a few of us some nice yarn she thought we'd like. So this is sport weight. I've got 2 skeins in the colourway chestnut, and it is just so beautifully soft and even. I hope one day to be able to spin as consistently as that. This is some King Cole Fashion Aran, a lovely tweedy soft yarn. What colourway is it? Mull. Now I knit Max a Weasley sweater. Last year of primary school he went away with his class, and it was a sort of a storytelling couple of days away, and Harry Potter was the theme. And so I made him a Harry Potter jumper with a big M on the front for Max, and I also knitted him a head wig. And I bought extra in the hope that I could just knit it a bit longer as he grows, but I think I might have missed the boat on that one. But yeah, lovely yarn. Might make that up into a hat for him because he does like it. Now this little selection of Sirdar Balmoral DK is some of the oldest yarn in my stash. I've got purple shade, it's wool, alpaca and silk, and this has been discontinued for quite some time, but I love the yarn. And as you can see, quite a lot of it's been skeined up. I knitted myself a really cosy shawl, which I never wore because it had too many frills on it. So that's all been ripped out and is available to be made into a jumper. I've also got the lovely green colour. I love that. It's like a mossy colour. I've got a couple of skeins of navy, and I think a tiny bit of the cream. Now this navy is what I used to knit my epistrophe cardigan by Kate Davis. I used the blue and the cream, but I've got a little bit left over again for that. Just panicking that's a moth, but it's not, it's a leaf. So that's a relief. And then zooming down, I've got a few scraps. That's about 50 grams of the Knit Tea Retreat DK colourway that we dyed specially. I think that's more King Cole. That's King Cole. A random single ball of Sublime. I knit myself a cardigan out of that. That's a Bergère de France yarn. I knit that. I got that out of the bargain bin from my local yarn shop when it first opened. And I knit Jocelyn a pair of bright pink mittens, and I stitched flower sequins on the backs of the hands. And when she grew out of them, I passed them on to Jenny's little girl, Erin. Ooh, now this is gorgeous. This was a custom dye job that Jenny did for me years ago. And my mum asked for a Duchess of Cambridge shawl Duchess of Devonshire shawl, which is a pattern by Kay Jones. And she wanted it in a sort of a silvery grey, and I couldn't find what I needed. So Jenny very kindly ordered this, and it's I think it's 50-50 merino silk, and dyed it up. And Mum loves the shawl, and I've got just a little bit left over. Another bit of merino blend DK. Oh look, well done past me. I even wrote what amount I've got left. That's probably enough for mitts for someone. So there you have it. There is my DK and Aran weight stash, or at least most of it. Now I'm going to be choosing a bit of yarn out of this heap because I've just completed a design and I'm allowed a new cast on as a reward, but I will tell you all about that new cast on in the next podcast. Right, I'm off. Time to put the tea on, and I'll see you tomorrow.